Hi, my name is Alexandra. I'm from the UK and South Africa. I'm working as a teacher here in Al. I've been here for about 4 years. I've wore glasses since before I was at university. It started off, I just needed it to read at a distance, but over the years my eyes got weaker and weaker until I couldn't even get out of bed in the morning without putting on my glasses. Like some people, I had to put my glasses in the same place every night so that I could find them in the morning because I couldn't actually see them. Although life was fine wearing glasses and sometimes contact lenses, it was inconvenient. Contact lenses, my eyes would get very dry and they would burn after some time. With glasses, even with contact lenses, swimming was very difficult. You can't put your head in the water, so that's hard. Cooking, if I opened the oven, instantly my glasses would fog up. And living here in Al, if you go outside, your glasses fogged up. So I could see, but it wasn't always convenient. The first time I knew about Lasik was from my father. He had very bad vision and wore very thick glasses. And he actually had the surgery soon after it first was discovered or created. And he actually then had to have it again because over time it's got better. But I knew about it. It made a huge difference to his life. And so I had a positive idea of it already. But for myself, it wasn't something I could do, partly because my eyes were getting worse, and then there was the financial cost as well. But it's something I'd always thought about doing when it was a good time. Then when I was at work one day, one of my colleagues was talking about how she'd recently done the surgery. And I asked her about it because I'd been thinking quite seriously. My eyes seemed to have stabilized and I was thinking about doing it. And she said she'd done it here at Magrabi Eye Center and had had a very positive experience. And she'd actually been recommended by another friend of hers who'd done it here. And for me, that was very important, that I knew people who'd done it, who were happy with the procedure and had similar expectations of care. And so after thinking about it a little more, I phoned to make an appointment to see Dr. Tamer, and I came in for my first assessment. I was a bit nervous because I didn't quite know what to expect, and I also knew that some people weren't suitable candidates for the procedure. So they did a lot of tests and told me that I could have it if I chose, and then told me that I had 2 options. And I wasn't sure which one to choose because they both sounded good. And I spent a lot of time thinking about it, and Dr. Tamer was very kind. He saw me a couple of times to talk to me about it and really helped to explain it. He didn't push one of the procedures. He left it up to me, but clearly explained to me what the different procedures were. And eventually I decided to have the Lasik. It's such a short procedure. That surprised me. It's so quick. And when it was finished, I got up and I could see. And I walked out of the operating theatre able to see where I was going. That was amazing. I didn't expect that. So I was asked to give my opinion of my experience here at Magrabi after having Lasik, and I have to say that I would highly recommend it. From the welcome I got when I first came in, to the care I experienced from Dr. Tamer and the nurses and staff here, it's been wonderful. I really felt that they cared about my progress and my happiness, that there was never any pushing to do a specific procedure or even to do the procedure. They just were very concerned that I was happy with it and happy with what I was doing. So I felt that they were professional and that it was a very high standard of care. I don't think I would have been happier doing it anywhere else. So yes, I know it can be terrifying. I did sit before the surgery thinking maybe it's time to run away before going in, but I'm very glad I didn't. I would have regretted it, but I hope if you decide to do it, you're as happy as I am.